Charles Street has always been a young person's building. It's always been held by young people. So originally, pre-1976, it was squatted by young people. They called themselves the White Panthers. And in about 1976, some worthy councillors got worried about what those young people were doing in 58 Charles Street, in that derelict building. And they wrote to the Welsh office, who gave them the money to employ a detached youth worker. And at that point a charity was formed. The charity was actually called Cardiff Community Concern at that time. But Cardiff Community Concern's job was to look after the welfare of young people in the city centre of Cardiff. We now have a unitary authority, and we're very much tied to the youth services and the county council. The charity still exists, and the charity is headed up by young people and by those worthy trustees and councillors again.
Well, firstly, it provides people with an environment where they don't always have to be consuming things. It's like, it's not all about money. It's like, especially when you're young, you don't have money to like go to the cinema all the time or go to fancy coffee bars or wine bars and stuff. And Grassroots is good is because you can just come in here and just sit here and chat to people, and it's very relaxed, and you don't constantly have to be like doing something, you know, all the time.
It's somewhere I can go if everything's getting too much for me, and I can just be here and be myself, and I haven't got to put on any airs or graces. I can just be myself, and that's what I need sometimes.
It's very important to have a place where you can just come and be welcomed as well. Doesn't matter what you look like, or if you're tall, skinny, fat, short, you know what I mean? Anyone can come here and be positive and do positive things. And you can talk to people if you're stressed or upset about something, whether you've got alcohol abuse and drug abuse, and that is very important. So I think it's good that you can come somewhere and be acceptable, whatever your background and surroundings are, ethnic origin, whatever.
Alright, so we went on to, why do people have underage sex?
You think it's going to be like this amazing thing, but it's not. It's a bit overrated.
Wow.
It's a big anti-climax.
Underage thing, yeah.
Because the legal age is 16, right? But you've got people that, who's to say that before that you're not ready? Who's to say at that age you are ready? Some people aren't mentally ready for that at the age of 16, but some people, like my mate was looking after her mum from the age of 4. She was grown up by the time she was 10. Of course, she's going to be ready then. And
girls feel very, very disappointed and concerned about when a boy is in a position where he feels uninterested after sex.
It's a natural thing for the male side to just get it. Once it's done and go away. It's inbred in our minds. It's like a natural thing.
It's very different as well, and the orgasm is different for men and women as well, extremely different.
Sex is a lot more emotional for women, isn't it, than men?
That's why men are always brainy when they're having sex, because they're connected to a genius.
Well, basically, when I first came to Grassroots, I was a homeless person. It was about a year and a half ago, and I didn't have anywhere to live. And I'd met a few people on the streets, and they told me about Grassroots, so I came in to meet them one day, and he introduced me to Paul and other people, and they just helped me find a hostel to move into, and basically, I never left.
Young people under 25 got so many problems and so many things affecting their lives, so many things are changing in their lives at that point, that they need someone to talk to, they need someone who they can relate to, who maybe has got a little bit more experience than them and who can maybe advise them. And I think the biggest function we've got as a charity is to make friends with young people, and then to show them what positive options there are in their lives and how to take control of their own lives and how to progress from some bad situations they're into much better positions.
Come to Grassroots, it's just given me more of a sense of self, because I know that I can come here just to like get away from things, or just to relax, or just chill out with my friends, and it's just a good place to be, really.
it's helped me with my confidence problem, helped me with eating disorders, and when I've had problems with guys in relationships, it's helped out then. So
I'd describe Grassroots as a positive organisation which helps young people find out what their talents are and helps them develop. It keeps people off the street, basically. It gives them something to do and they're getting help at the same time. Like, it's just good all around. Like, I think it's great, personally.
Some young people come to Grassroots and because their situations are bad, because their understanding of themselves and their own possibilities is not very good, they may just come to Grassroots and be here for a long time before they even say hi in a polite or proper way. But they're given the time to do that. One of the biggest skills that young people learn here is to do with communication. How to say what your situation is, how to ask for what you want, and how to achieve the things that you need to. And that demands talking to any kind of person, whether it's somebody in authority over you, including your school teacher or the policeman, to how to get a job. I think the biggest thing we offer is friendship and someone to talk to, but the building is packed with opportunities. The workshops are developed from all those IT services which are taking over the world at the moment. So within the video department and the music department and the computer and graphics department, we're all IT linked, and there are the possibilities of creating almost anything through the IT business, as well as some very practical kind of things like how do you play a guitar.
I've done, I don't know, there's been music things, there's been, you know, film, video, art, whatever, everything. It's good.
I'm going to be getting involved with the Grassroots benefit gig, which I'm looking forward to. It's in the Welsh Club. And I'm going to be singing in that.
When I first came to Grassroots, I just arrived in Cardiff. I was homeless. I was staying on an ex-girlfriend's sofa and I was suffering from depression. When I came to Grassroots, I got involved with the music department quite heavily. Suki showed me lots of production skills and helped me get a lot of my ideas produced and finished, which was great. I really enjoyed that. And then soon afterwards I was involved with the film department and I had a few ideas for films there. Carol put me onto a creative writing course, which then my piece of work got developed into a film, and that went on to win an award with the Pixel Awards, which I was really happy with. I achieved 2 OCN certificates in the music department in production skills, and also 2 OCN certificates in the film department in production and editing.